Already before Lorraine arrived that Tuesday in April, the evening felt heightened. Everyone in the room, even Ian, seemed to crackle with the electricity of their thoughts. Everyone seemed to hold a mask of a face toward me. I wondered if they were thinking about me and what they might be thinking. I'd rummaged up an Afghan for old Sarah and was just settling her in her seat with it when Lorraine knocked. So Nell went to get the door. Lorraine entered the room and headed straight for Ian. She carried a box covered in balloon print paper and was bent forward a little, so her eyes were nearer to his. Ian squealed. "Me, Wayne?" Her name sounded like Wayne in his mouth. "Yes, it is for you." Lorraine offered the box into his hands. Ian's birthday didn't happen until October. We'd never once hinted to anyone in our circle that they should bring gifts to our child. "Goodness, Lorraine," said Charles, "you're showing us up." I was shocked, angered by Lorraine's impudence, suspicious, in the most rapid succession. "Mommy!" Ian lifted the box between us. "Looky!" I couldn't help but see. "You didn't have to do that." I moved closer to Lorraine. All my mind could contain was a screeching whirl. She was way, way too much. Lorraine shrugged and produced one of her winning smiles. "It was no trouble, just a little thing." My son had plopped the box onto his lap. He dug at the bright balloon-covered paper, jagged strips ripped away. "Mrs. Davis," said Samuel, "I'm sure that's very thoughtful of you." Lorraine sort of ducked her head. "I saw it at checkout the other day and I couldn't resist." She watched the box emerging amid the shreds of paper. I was watching too. In a voice meant for Ian, Jim said, "So, what you got there?" Ian grunted. "Not yet." He pried at the stubborn lid. "You need help, son?" said Samuel. Only then I realized I was standing close by while Ian struggled. "Here, baby." I knelt and ran my finger through the gap between box and lid, popping the small strip of tape. It discouraged me to do that. "Try it now." He plunged his hands into waves of tissue paper and pulled out a woolly, floppy, stuffed creature. A lamb. His face opened like the gift. I heard the appreciative sounds from our friends. "Oh!" Ian turned his toy this way and that. In a blur, he hugged the lamb hard against him. Ian had always loved animals, pretend and real. Her present was perfection. "Can you say thank you?" I said. As far as I was concerned, there was no other means by which thanks would be given. It would not come out of my mouth. Ian's eyes were shut. His body curved down over the lamb. "Thank you, Wayne." "You're welcome, little buddy." Almost in a tone of apology, she said, "It made me think of him." In that minute, I understood I would have to throw a fence up all around my house, forever keep the curtains closed. Since when did this woman know what my son loved? When had she discovered his favorite sandwich, the plastic tugboat and family of ducks that shared his bath time, his happy sigh when I turned out the light and galaxies of glowing stars flashed on to cover his bedroom ceiling? No one else in the room seemed to notice what she was doing, though their thoughts seemed bent my way again tonight. But her intention came to my mind in towering, incinerating letters. She had come to usurp me.